Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andrew from AR Media. In tonight's video, I want to review Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets in 4K UHD Blu-ray. Now, since I already went over the first one, I'm going to go over these movies super quickly in the series. So anyway, I'm just going to say that the second one is one of my favorite. There's a little less exposition than the first because the world is already set up. It gets a little darker in tone, which I like. It shows that Harry and the group is growing up a little bit. And there's not much else I can really say about the movie. I definitely enjoy it overall. One of the top in the franchise for me, definitely because of that nostalgia factor, but also because great storyline. Now let's get to the picture quality, what you guys came here for. Now this is a 2K digital intermediate upscaled to 4K, and this brings a nice increase in detail and depth, but what I really want to focus on here is the increase it brings over Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, also known as Harry Potter 1. Now compared to the first one, this looks so much better. Now the first thing I want to hit on is the film grain. So the first one had film grain and it was very apparent in some scenes and somewhat inconsistent in some scenes. In this it is completely resolved. The film grain looks absolutely beautiful here, exactly as it was meant to be displayed, not intrusive at all, and very, very nice thin layer of grain here. Now also the brightness on this is brought up quite a bit, and this is actually a darker movie in tone overall, but the brightness here is brought up, everything's a little punchier, everything's a little bit more vibrant, you're able to make out a bit more detail on stuff such as clothing and landscape as well. Now also the CGI here is improved drastically. Now it was only a year difference between the first one and this one, but for some reason the first one, the CGI did not age well at all. The CGI here aged way better. Just in the Quidditch match alone, you could see how much better it aged. So overall, the 2K to 4K upscale brings a nice increase in detail, depth, and sharpness, and nice grain resolution as well. Now let's get to the HDR. The HDR here is very nice as well, very nice and punchy, and I must say it is also an improvement over the first. Now, that's the biggest thing I could say about this disc is everything is leaps and bounds ahead of the first one. So the HDR is punchier, you'll get more of those luscious green grass, you'll get Hogwarts, that you'll see more different nuances in the color of the bricks on Hogwarts, and there's not really one color palette that rules this movie. It's not really that type of movie. The one thing I will say is that it is a darker movie, much darker than the Sorcerer's Stone, and it's a lot easier to make that shadow detail here than it is to make out on the Blu-ray, so that's definitely one of the improvements here with HDR, as well as the poppier, punchier colors and more nuances to them. Now this also has a DTS-X mix, which provides immersive audio for anyone who has that capability. I found the sound mix to be very good, and the score, as always, is just mesmerizing for all the Harry Potter movies. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think of this movie. Let me know if you plan on picking it up below. Subscribe down below for more content, and have a good night, guys.